Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk a little bit about those text messages. Because, to be honest, I've been waiting for somebody to ask the most important question. And I haven't seen anybody do it yet. There's a whole lot of commentary going on, but nobody is asking the question that matters: intent. What was the intent behind those messages? I have watched these personalities try to spin this in every way possible. They've tried to downplay it, told us to deny what we've seen with our own eyes, try to play the victim, mask it with fake anger, all kinds of stuff. But none of that addresses intent. Why were the text messages sent to begin with? That's the question people need to be asking, especially if you are a supporter of former President Trump. You need to be asking that question. Why were those messages sent? What was their intent? Because you really only have two options, and this isn't a false dichotomy. This is one of those things where you're pregnant or you're not. Okay? Either the people who sent those messages believed that the President of the United States at the time was enjoying what he was seeing, that he was cheering on the coup, insurrection, riot, tourist visit, whatever you want to call it. He was cheering it on, and therefore they needed to send those messages. It would make sense to send them in that case if they believed that he was enjoying what he was seeing, that he was supportive of it. Or they thought he didn't enjoy it, in which case the only reason those messages would have been sent is if they believed that, well, not to put too fine a point on it, that he was completely incompetent and could not do his job. He was ineffective. He was too weak and too ill-informed, too bad at what he does to call off his own dogs. That's the question that needs to be asked. Why were those messages sent to begin with? They can weasel out of just about anything else, but not that. Because it's one thing or the other. Either they believed the president liked what he saw, so they needed to send those messages because he didn't understand the long-term effects and the impacts it would have on his legacy. That actually sounds like some of the messages, doesn't it? Or they believed that he didn't know any better, that he didn't like it, but didn't know what to do. And he needed them to hold his hand so he could say, stop doing that. The rest of this stuff, when it comes to, well, they were being hypocritical. Of course they were. It's Fox. That's not a surprise. That's the question that matters, the intent. Why were those messages sent? By multiple people. People who were pretty close to him. Why did they feel they needed to say that? That's what matters. That's what's going to give you insight into his state of mind at that time. And if you are somebody who still supports the former president, I'm dying to know which one you hope it is. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.